So my dad was just like, let's go get something to eat. I was like, okay, you want to eat out somewhere, or do you want to like go pick something up, bring it back? He was like, let's go get some pizza. Like we'll go pick the pizza up and bring it back and eat here. And I was like, okay. I was like, let me go put my shoes on and we'll go. I was like, you want me to bring the kids? He was like, no, let it just be me and you, baby girl. And I looked at D. I was like, is that okay? He was like, yeah. Why wouldn't it be okay? I was just like, okay. So I went to put my shoes on. I mean, my dad got in the car and headed to Lido's to pick up pizza. So on the way there, my dad was asking me how it was being here, how it is being up north, because I've never lived outside of Georgia before. So this is my first time being outside of Georgia. And I was just like, well, the people up north, they rude. They are very rude. But, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's cool. And then I was like, well, what do you think about King? He was like, to be completely honest, baby girl, that little boy looks sad. I was like, he looks sad? He was like, he looks sad. Real sad. So I started to tell my dad about, some of the things that were going on with his mom. I didn't tell him about the incident with the doctor. I'm just like, I'm not going to put that out there. So I was just telling him about how we was trying to find his mom and how Darren was trying to legitimize him in the process, like we were going through to try to find her and all of that. And he was just like, I hear you, baby girl. But that little boy, he just looks so sad. He just looks like he just needs some love. And I was like, I know that. And I'm trying to give him that. I'm trying to give him that love. I'm trying my best to give him that and to work with him. He's like, yeah, because I noticed how he was talking. I said, I know. I'm working with him. I'm working with him. He's like, just take your time. Just take your time. It's going to take time because you don't know what that baby done went through. So it's going to take time, baby girl. I was like, I know. And we went in there, got the pizza. And on the way back, I was trying to avoid asking him questions about D, like how he felt about D or anything like that, because I did not want my dad to dive deep into that. So I kept the conversation about like how it was like in Maryland and in my job and the kids. We got back to the house, sat down at the table, and we ate the pizza, had normal conversations. Darren was just talking about him being a general manager at the gym and what he wanted to do with his man cave down there in the basement, because we gave my dad a tour of the house. So he saw the finished basement area, and Darren was telling him how he was going to make that into his man cave or whatever not. And my dad just sitting there listening. And about like an hour went by, and he was just like, well, all right, baby girl, I'm getting tired. And I was just like, okay, are you leaving in the morning? And he was just like, yeah, I'm just go ahead and drive on back down to Georgia in the morning. I was just like, okay. I gave him a hug. I'm like, well, thank you for coming to visit. And then the kids gave him a hug. I'm like, are you sure you don't want to spend the night here? You don't have to get the hotel. He's like, well, I already got the hotel. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want you to have to put the dogs in the cage because of me, because this is their home. I was just like, what? We don't mind. He was just like, no, it's okay. I can stay at the hotel. I'm like, okay. Gave him a hug. Darian said his goodbyes. And my dad was off. And we sat down. And Darian sat down on the sofa. And he was just like, you know what? When I marry you, like when I'm ready to get down on one knee and ask you to marry me, I'm going to ask your daddy for his hand. I was like, for your hand. I was just like, oh, yeah. He said, not your biological dad, but that one. I'm going to ask that one. I was just like, yeah, okay, because, that's my daddy. He said, yeah, because your biological dad, he ain't really been around. He ain't really been doing nothing. But I see how, your stepdad is. Well, that's not your stepdad. That's, your mom's ex-husband. But I see how he is. And it's just like, yeah, I'm going to ask him when it's that time. And I'm just like, okay, all right. After that, things was good. It was smooth up until I got on Facebook one day. And I saw that my sister Raven had posted some pictures of her kids, my mom, with Carter at Carter's dad's house. And in the caption, it says, I haven't seen Carter in years. And that shit pissed me off When I tell you it pissed me off, it pissed me off. Because I'm just like, bitch, what you mean you ain't seen Carter in years? It's just been a few months. Why you trying to get on a book and like make it bigger than what it is? You have been seeing Carter. Don't put years. Like, don't do that. Like, why would you do that? So I'm looking at it. I'm just like, man, this shit, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm pissed off. Like, I'm pissed off. So I'm in my room trying to like calm myself down. And D walk in. He's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. Because I did not want to talk to him about Carter. I'm just like, when I go through whatever I go through with Carter and his dad, I keep that to myself because I'm just like, I don't want to talk to him. Like, why the fuck am I talking to you about Carter? And you call him my second child. Nah, fuck that. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about him with you. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Everything's good. He was just like, I can see it. I can see something's wrong with you. Like, what's going on with you? I was like, nothing. He was like, you shaking. He was like, baby, you shaking. Calm down. Like, what's going on with you? Talk to me. He was like, we've been good. Talk to me. Don't shut me out. And I'm just like, it's about Carter. I tried to whisper it. He was just like, what's wrong with Carter? And I'm like, this nigga used his name? Okay. I was like, well, my mom and my sister, they drove down to Savannah and went to Carter's dad's house to see Carter. He was like, they did what? I was like, yeah. And then Raven put it all on Facebook talking about she ain't seen him in years, knowing damn well she been seeing him, and it ain't even been fucking years. I'm like, it's not my fault. Every time I went down there, Carter's dad wouldn't let me take him down there with me. Like, and they like making it a big deal, making it my fault. Oh, well, I ain't seen him in years, like it's my fault. When they wait till I leave Savannah and move to fucking Maryland to want to go down there and be like, oh, well, I want to see Carter. But when I was living down there, they didn't hop in their goddamn car to go to drive to see me. They just wanted to bitch at me about me not driving to see them. Like, they ain't never come drive to see me. And he was like, you right, because they didn't come up there. They came up there that one time, but then like all those times that they was complaining to you about you not coming down there, they could have came up here and seen. They could have came to Savannah and seen you, like, cause you was tired. You work a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I do work a lot, and they know I work a lot, and I'm just like, it's just so tiring to have to like work a 12-hour shift and then get off and then drive 3 hours to see people that ain't even taking it, taking time out their day to drive to see me, and they always want to complain about me not being there. And he was just like, yeah, they is. And they went to see that nigga. It's like they met that nigga. I was like, no. Like, I've never introduced them to Carter's dad at all. Like, I mean, yeah, they seen him at the baby shower. But other than that, like, Carter's dad didn't want to come around. Well, he didn't. It's not that he didn't want to come around. He just didn't like to go nowhere. He liked to stay in the city. He never liked to travel outside the city. So when I went home, he didn't ever come with me. So my family didn't meet him until the baby shower, really. I mean, they heard about him. Like, they heard, they talk. They heard him talk or whatever. But they ain't, like, formally meet him. And he was just like, and they at his house right now? And I'm like, yeah, they sit up there at his fucking house. He was like, nah, that ain't right. I'm like, you right. That ain't right. He's like, you gonna call them? I was like, you know what? I am. Like, I am. So I get on the phone and I call Brittany. And I was just like, y'all so fucked up. She was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, y'all sitting up there in that nigga's house right now? And she was just like, Kiana, you need to calm down. Yes, we came up here to see Carter. I was just like, but y'all don't never want to fucking see Carter. Y'all didn't never want to see Carter and come up there to see Carter. When I lived there, y'all want to wait till I motherfucking leave to bring y'all asses up there when y'all could have easily came up there to see him when I was there. But y'all wanted me to drive to y'all, and then y'all made it a big deal when I didn't want to drive to y'all, and y'all couldn't get in y'all car to come to me. But I leave, and y'all want to go see them? Brandon's like, you need to calm down. You calm down. And I was like, no, fuck you, fuck Raven, and fuck your mama. Fuck y'all. And then I hung up. And then Raven go to blowing my phone up. And I'm like, ignoring. And then I finally answered. I'm like, man, nah, fuck y'all. And she was just like, you need to calm down. It is not my fault you left your child here. I'm like, man, fuck you, Raven. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all want to sit up there and be in the house with my motherfucking enemy. Like, I don't get along with that nigga. That nigga don't even be letting me talk to Carter. I have to beg him to talk to Carter. He hang up on me when I'm on FaceTime with Carter all the fucking time. And y'all sitting up there laughing in his fucking face. Y'all supposed to be my goddamn family. Y'all don't even know him. Y'all don't even meet him. Like, y'all literally want to spend time with him when I goddamn leave Savannah. Like, how the fuck that look? Like, how the fuck that look? I'm going off. And then next thing you know, my mama get on the phone. She was like, Kiana, I'm going to tell you this. I'm like, no, mama, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. She's like, I know, I don't want to hear it. You decided to take your ass to fucking Maryland and leave your child. If it was real concerned about your fucking child, you want to lift your fucking child. So don't sit up here and call us because I want to see my goddamn grandson. I was like, but you making a trip to see your grandson. But when I was there, you didn't make a trip to fucking come see him. She was like, you not gonna fucking cuss at me. I was like, no, fuck you. And my mama hung up on me. And then when she hung up on me, like, I was so mad. Like, I was heated. I'm just like, no, the fuck she didn't hang up on me.